Good afternoon. Welcome to our annual white coat ceremony, almost annual white coat ceremony. I'm Bruce Mueller. I'm the interim dean of the College of Pharmacy, and I'm happy to welcome you to this beautiful venue. This is Hill Auditorium. It was completed in 1913, and Hill Auditorium serves the university community as a special venue for lectures and convocations, graduation exercises, white coat ceremonies like this one. Hill Auditorium is also known for its near acoustically perfect stage, which is why this venue is a site of thousands of concerts, featuring everyone from Leonard Bernstein to Elton John, Beverly Sills to Aretha Franklin, Yo-Yo Ma, the Grateful Dead, and my personal favorites, Bob Marley and Jimmy Buffett. Welcome to Hill Auditorium. I'm also happy, yes, this should be fun. I'm also happy that so many family and friends could join us for this very important event in person. The challenges we have faced the past 18 months with the pandemic has tested our resilience and our collective patience. It is important to note that it is the pharmaceutical industry that created the safest and fastest vaccine that has ever been developed, and it has been pharmacists who have vaccinated America. This has allowed us to return to a more normal life. Pharmacy, more than any other field, has been the solution to the COVID crisis and has made this in-person event possible today. Our white coat ceremony is the traditional launching point for new students in the college. The white coat ceremony usually marks the end of orientation and the formal welcome into the pharmacy profession. This is indeed the case for our class of 2025. For them, the first 4 weeks of the academic year have been filled with new faces, new routines, class syllabi, and adapting to the rhythm of the first year of classes. In a blink of an eye, they'll be wearing their white coats in labs, in pharmacies, and in clinics. But for the class of 2024, today's ceremony acknowledges the completion of their first year as remote students. We're delighted to formally welcome them into the pharmacy profession in person as well. This in-person ceremony was very important to them. It was important to me to experience in person. I'm so glad that you're here. I want to thank the class of 2024 for working with my team and being patient to have this event the way you wanted it, in person, with your classmates, family, and friends. Thank you, class of 2024. To begin the ceremony, I would like to introduce you to this great group, to the classes of 2024-2025. In fact, classes of 2024 and 2025, please rise and be recognized. All right, you can be seated. Now I want to talk about you a little bit. You're an outstanding group of students. We're proud and fortunate to have you as members of our 146th year as a College of Pharmacy. These two classes represent 162 students, 118 of which are women. 38% of them come from 21 other states besides Michigan, and 5 other countries, South Korea, Nigeria, Bangladesh, Canada, and Hong Kong. Their average age is 22 years old. Their average undergrad GPA was a 3.55. 77% of them already hold a bachelor's degree. Like the previous 145 years of pharmacy students that we've admitted to the college, you are looking at 2 of the most elite pharmacy classes in the world. The best and the brightest have always chosen Michigan. They have accomplished a lot already, and we have high expectations that they will continue to do so in pharmacy school and beyond. These are the leaders and best. I would also like to acknowledge the rest of you who are attending this event. I'd like to first acknowledge and thank the staff of the Student Services offices for coordinating this event, there are about 800 individuals here today. Along with graduation and our annual research forum, it is one of the largest gatherings that the college hosts. Our college is a community of learners and teachers from top to bottom. Seated in the audience, we have our faculty, as well as adjunct faculty and staff from the college. Our college is teeming with world-class faculty and staff that are dedicated to the success of all of our students every step along the way. Also seated in this audience are over 150 pharmacy students from the P3 and P4 classes. Be loud. Be loud, P3s and P4s. All right. Now, these senior students are already serving as tutors and mentors and friends to our P1s and P2s. And our P4s, the class of 2022, you'll be graduating in just 7 months. We also have many alumni in the audience, including some members of our faculty. Alumni are what our current pharmacy students aspire to be, successful graduates of the College of Pharmacy. They serve as mentors and preceptors and provide a crucial network of contacts for employment and career development when our students graduate. And finally, we have over 200 family members, spouses, significant others, and friends who have come to campus to witness this event. Some of you have traveled long distances to be here, and we appreciate it, and I look forward to meeting you. Thank you for coming. So students, faculty, staff, family, friends, please join me in a big round of applause to recognize the many contributions that all of you have made to this event, and we will make sure, and you will assure the success of our class of 2024 and the class of 2025. Thank you. Now, before we begin the program, I would like to take a few minutes to address the class of 2024 and the class of 2025 regarding our reasons for being here today, which on its face is to present each student with a white coat as a symbolic entry into the profession of pharmacy. However, it is much more than just slipping on a white coat. The profession of pharmacy is in the midst of a transformation, and it will be incumbent upon each of you to not only survive this transformation, but to lead it. Because you have no doubt heard that pharmacy is in crisis. And to be honest, I heard the same thing when I was in pharmacy school. Nonetheless, there are many challenges to our profession. For example, many in society have taken an anti-science mentality. Some patients do not trust the medicines, the vaccines, and the professional advice that you are trying to give them that could potentially save their lives and the lives of their family members. This stings, because pharmacists have always been considered among the most trusted professions. Job forecasts for traditional pharmacy jobs today are not as rosy as they were a decade ago due to the opening of more and more pharmacy schools. Robots and other automation will be filling prescriptions. Mail order pharmacies will fill many prescriptions instead of the pharmacist at the corner drugstore. Healthcare costs are rising. Wages and pharmacist hours are being squeezed. Pharmacy technician shortages are popping up. It goes on and on. We could go on, right? They're all real threats to our profession and our careers. Maybe things are more uncertain than perhaps any time in history. The good news is we're in this together, in the best pharmacy school in the world. And in this school, we turn these challenges into opportunities. Michigan. Michigan is a place that has innovated the practice of pharmacy all through history. From the disruption and restructuring of what pharmacy education should be by the original Dean Prescott in 1868, to efforts by Gloria Franke to elevate clinical pharmacy around the world and to champion the role of women in pharmacy, to the establishment of the first pharmacy residency program by Harvey Whitney, to developing a PharmD program in the mid-1970s that was the first to incorporate research experiences for every PharmD student. You guys call it the PharmD Investigations Project. To our own ambulatory care clinical faculty, who were recognized by the CDC this month as having developed novel and highly effective programs to treat hypertension in our patients. Michigan pharmacists innovate. We solve problems. We make opportunities. So putting on our white coat today means that you accept the responsibility to transform the world's view of what it means to be a pharmacist, a Michigan pharmacist. I imagine that many of you, upon hearing the word pharmacist, immediately think of that person filling prescriptions around the corner, behind the counter, at the local chain drugstore, corner drugstore. You know, in your next 4 years, be ready to challenge those pre-existing notions on what the pharmacy profession is and what you will be doing as a pharmacist in the future. If your class is anything like the previous graduates of the last 10 years, less than 20% of you will be in that type of pharmacy role after graduation. Drug delivery, medicinal chemistry, communications, healthcare systems, self-care, pharmacokinetics, pharmacology, therapeutics, immunology, infectious disease, nephrology, oncology, pediatrics, transplant, ethics, pharmacogenomics, healthcare outcomes, PharmD investigations. This list goes on and on as well. And when you walk across the stage as a graduate several years from now, you'll be equipped with an incredible knowledge and skill set to make a difference, the Michigan difference. You will not be worried about the challenges I mentioned. You will see them as opportunities. Like our alumni, you will be ready to counsel patients about safe medication use, successfully compete for your dream job, fellowship, or residency, participate in and lead healthcare teams in clinics and hospitals that are assessing patients, determine what medications to treat an infection or hypertension or any other serious condition based on a patient's unique traits. You'll be able to work with biotech companies, the pharmaceutical regulatory agencies, scientists, the FDA, to make sure that drugs meet regulations and requirements before they come to market. The possibilities are endless, and you will be ready to pursue the dreams of what you think pharmacy should be in any way that you want. And I don't have a preconceived notion as to which of these careers you should pursue, but I do expect you to lead, and I do expect you to be the best. Leaders and best. That's what Michigan's all about. You can and will change lives. So I ask you, when you receive your white coat, that today and every day of your education and career, to not only embody the professional attributes of the pharmacist, but to be an advocate for your profession and for the pharmacist's role in every healthcare setting, from community drugstore to industry, to managed care, to the hospital. Show and tell our patients, your families, your friends, your communities, through your actions and through your words, what a pharmacist, a Michigan pharmacist, is capable of. By taking this responsibility to lead the profession and pharmacy practice into new areas and to constantly push to practice at the very top of your license, you and the pharmacy profession will have embraced these opportunities like the 145 generations of Michigan pharmacists before you. As they say, don't be afraid to get that white coat dirty. Dig in, volunteer, work hard. Get your hands and your white coat dirty helping a patient or a classmate. The rewards are great. You can wash the coat. So put on that white Michigan coat, put it on proudly, go learn, go experience, go lead, and of course, go blue. All right, members of the P1 and P2 class, the speakers that I'm about to introduce to you will reinforce the importance of the white coat and your roles as students, pharmacists, and citizens. So I ask you to listen carefully to today's remarks and enjoy this very special day. I'm really excited to introduce our keynote speaker, Clinical Professor Emerita Nancy Mason. Nancy Mason earned her Bachelor of Science in Pharmacy and her PharmD degrees from the University of Michigan College of Pharmacy. She began her career as a staff pharmacist at U of M Health System and later became Assistant Director of Pharmacy at Chelsea Community Hospital. She moved to the College of Pharmacy in 1988 as a clinical faculty member. She developed a specialization in nephrology pharmacy where she focused on teaching, clinical practice, and research on the pharmacotherapy of patients receiving dialysis. During this time, she was also co-founder of her own company, Renal Pharmacy Consultants. From 2004 to 2011, she served as Director of Experiential Training and Community Engagement. In 2011, she was promoted to clinical professor and appointed Associate Dean of Student Affairs. Since her retirement in 2020, she has stayed involved with the College of Pharmacy, working with student research projects and serving as an instructor for mental health first aid. She's one of the great leaders in pharmacy and a great friend. I'm absolutely delighted to present Dr. Nancy Mason.
Thank you so much, Dean Mueller. I'm so honored to be here, and I'm excited to be one of the first to welcome the P1 and P2 classes into the profession. I'd like to talk to you just for a couple of minutes today about a quote that I came across recently, and here it is. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is a quote by Jim Rohn, who is a famous motivational speaker. Stop for just a moment and think about who those 5 people are that you spend the most time with in your lives. This may be a partner, a friend, family member, work colleague, or someone else. Whoever they are, I want you to picture those 5 people and what a typical interaction is like with them. What do you talk about? And what activities do you do together? Mr. Rohn believed that when it comes to relationships, we are greatly influenced by those closest to us. The people we spend the most time with shape who we are. They determine what conversations dominate our attention. They affect our way of thinking, our attitudes, our self-esteem, our behavior, and how we make decisions. Of course, everyone is their own person, and you may feel this really doesn't apply to you. But research has shown that we are more affected by our environment than we may think. One of the first major studies of social influence was published in 2007 in the New England Journal of Medicine. Researchers examined the spread of obesity by analyzing data from the Framingham Heart Study, which was the largest and longest spanning study over time, over 30 years. These researchers found that if a friend is obese, we are 57% more likely to also become obese. They also found that if a friend smokes, we are 61% more likely to be a smoker ourselves. Perhaps even more interesting, these same researchers found that happy friends make us 25% more likely to be happy ourselves. So why is this important? The key to using this information is to take control and be intentional about who you choose to spend your time with. Think about whether their core values align with yours and whether they support your goals. Also, we shouldn't only include people who are just like us. We need to have people who challenge us to be our very best. If you are the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. To that end, surround yourself with people you admire and respect. I have a great example of this with a former student who was in my pharmacy family when I was a faculty member. Michael Harrison, some of you will remember, he gave me permission to use his name and share his story, and he is now working in global communications for a health science company. Michael made a goal of contacting a pharmacy leader every month during his P4 year. He wasn't shy about who he contacted. There were presidents of companies and leaders in national pharmacy organizations. Many of them took him up on his request to meet by phone. And in this way, he met some amazing people who helped shape his career. What better way is there to accelerate personal and professional growth than by spending time with people who already are what you hope to become? Now, I'm not suggesting that you start contacting pharmacy leaders tomorrow. Instead, I do have some great news for you. You have already taken a significant step to surrounding yourself with amazing people. You chose the University of Michigan College of Pharmacy. I believe this College of Pharmacy has the best faculty, staff, and students in the world. It will be easy to incorporate people into your top 5 who are smart and who will challenge you. What better way to grow into a compassionate, expert pharmacist than by choosing a College of Pharmacy that instills the values of excellence, respect, and integrity? This is the ideal environment for you to thrive. And I'd like to give you one more thing to think about. Whose top 5 are you in? Are you a positive, encouraging influence? Are you a kind person who's a good listener? We all need to strive to earn others' respect and to deserve to be that top 5 person for them. To conclude, it is important to consider the influence of those around us and to position ourselves among positive people who support us and challenge us. This College of Pharmacy is an ideal environment for you to do that, and I am confident that you will have a wonderful experience. I wish you the very best now and in your future careers. Welcome to the profession of pharmacy, and welcome to the University of Michigan College of Pharmacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mason. We will now begin the stage presentation of the white coats to our students. Dr. Vicki Ellingrod, Senior Associate Dean, and Dr. Paul Walker, Assistant Dean for Experiential Education, will be joined by 4 individuals who represent the excellent qualities of our student body. They are Megan Dean, 2020 President of the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Students of Pharmacy, Julianne Fava, 2021 President of the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Students of Pharmacy, Antonio Micah, this year's P4 Lions Leadership Scholar, and Danielle Conan, this year's P3 Lions Leadership Scholar. 2 members of our faculty, Dr. Michael Kraft and Dr. Hannah Fan, and 4 current P3 students representing our Leader Scholars will guide the students on and off the stage. Let me explain the ceremony process for the students' families and guests. Assistant Deans Jolene Bostwick and Gundy Sweet will alternately read the names of the members of each class alphabetically as indicated in the program, and the students will step forward to receive their white coats. Family and friends are welcome to take pictures, but please stay out of the way of the professional photographers. Of course, applause and enthusiastic support for each student is encouraged as they walk across the stage. I also want to let you know that in an effort to make this ceremony even more memorable for our students and their families, several of our students will be presented their white coats by a close member of their family that is a licensed pharmacist. This addition to our program was pre-planned, and we are thrilled that it has become a new, meaningful addition to our program. So I invite our deans to come forward. In Dean Suite, you're going to begin.
Aya Mohammed Abu Alewi.
Stella Archian.
Sarah Baghdadi.
Harold Batanco.
Emily Barker.
J.B. Braganza, who is being coded by his father.
Olivia Bishop.
Caitlin Brooker, who is being coded by her aunt.
Sarah Blodgett.
Elaine Burley.
Sarah Bosom.
Annie Chung.
Astrid Candelaria Jimenez.
Madeline Chong.
Jiawei Chen.
Lindsay Cohen.
Rebecca Daniel Cook.
Frank Corrado.
Colin Emmendorfer.
Mackenzie Daparella.
Brandy Finley.
Juan Esquivel.
Brandon Guo.
Selena Fang.
Fatima Hafez.
Delaney Fornwalt.
Nate Hardy.
Emma Franson.
Drew Haydock.
Emily Galley.
Ashley Henderson.
Abigail Garber.
Abigail Hibbler.
Michael Gruntfest.
Mackenzie Holden.
Sophia Guo.
Jennifer Hung.
Iris He.
Wendy Huang.
Eunice Herman Forgo.
Jim Hutchinson.
Brian Hernandez.
Gabrielle Yacobelis, who is being coded by her dad.
Nan Wan.
Ilona Iliazi.
Allie Hoover.
Mo Ismail, who's being coded by his sisters.
Zachary Wren.
Chelsea Ivy.
Thuba Jahirun.
Ishrat Jahun.
Ahmed Jaradat.
Natasha Jolakowski.
Asya Jawad Mackey.
Mayan Kylie Nathan.
Hussein Jaffer.
Austin Katona.
Lauren Johnson.
Zaid Khan, who is being coded by his mother.
Lydia Joyner.
Ranisha Kidd.
Christiana Kim.
Madison Kiriakosa.
Lily Kim.
Nicole Kleinsorge.
Vivian Leung, who is being coded by her sister.
Zachary Kujit.
Nicole Long.
Sarah Leonard.
Hillary Mansour.
Kevin Lynn.
Hannah Mitchell.
Ying Lin.
Kirit Multani.
Nasim Malakati Nagad.
Nikki Music.
Alyssa Marconi.
Safa Neji.
EJ Marino.
Elsie Navarro.
Caitlin Meyer.
Leia Nazario.
Melissa Mezzi.
Emma Nima.
Noreen Mika.
Juliana Nichols.
Elizabeth Marachka.
Angela Nofal.
Lubana Nawaz.
Solomia Nisak.
Jamie Knight.
Doug Obenrader, who is being coded by his mother.
Emily Nguyen.
Carrie Olson.
Theophilus Wynn.
Jessica Choma Orizu.
Avery Oberfeld.
Dunya Oes.
Precious Okeke.
Patrick Pak.
Neil Patel.
Jessica Park.
Sruja Patel.
Nathaniel Park.
Brandon Paulson.
Anjali Patel.
Micah Robles.
Jasmine Penton.
Chloe Romero.
Lisa Pierce.
Jinsun Ryu.
Haley Pike.
Banujit Sabarwal.
Emily Punzal.
Natalia Salganek.
Megan Perrette, who is being coded by her uncle.
Ashley Saye.
Amanda Ravitz.
Sarah Shang.
Stephen Shukri Razuk.
Thomas Senef.
Diana Resto Santos.
Jenny Shang.
Carly Robinson.
Nagesh Sharma, who is being coded by his sister.
Destiny Ritlewski.
Michael Cito.
Garrett Shepard.
Nicholas Styron.
Julietta Sholinian Bass.
Kavya Sundar.
Sherry Sun.
Nadine Taleb.
Vikram Surendran.
Luke Thanakal.
Vicky Tang.
Ni Trun One.
Monica Tai.
Brendan Veit.
Gabrielle Elena Torreja.
Amanda Vogel.
Haley Torres.
Marissa Volek.
Ellie Troyer.
Lillian Wang.
Mary Vu.
Mary Westover.
Nicholas Wagner.
Amanda Wu.
Khalees Wang.
Kumbe Yoda.
Georgia Warmbine.
Kenneth Yook.
Noah Wegener.
Grace Zhang.
Rochelle Went. Wesley Wright. Lauren Yates. Brent Zahn. Natasha Zara.
That felt great. That was wonderful. All right. I'd like to invite Antonio Micah, our Lions Leadership Scholar for 2021, to lead the classes of 2024 and 2025 in the recital of the Pledge of Professionalism, which is on the back of your program. Antonio.
Would the students of the class of 2024 and the class of 2025 please stand and join us in union in reciting the Pledge of Professionalism? You can find it on the back of your program. Please follow along and remain standing once we have completed. As a student of pharmacy, I believe there is need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. This development, a vital process in my education, will help ensure that I am true to the professional relationship I establish between myself and society as I become a member of the pharmacy community. Integrity will be an essential part of my everyday life, and I will pursue all academic and professional endeavors with honesty and commitment to service. To accomplish this goal of professional development, as a student of pharmacy, I will Develop a sense of loyalty and duty to the profession of pharmacy by contributing to the well-being of others and by enthusiastically accepting responsibility and accountability for membership in the profession. Foster professional competency through lifelong learning. I will strive for high ideals, teamwork, and unity within the profession in order to provide optimal patient care. Support my colleagues by actively encouraging personal commitment to the oath of the pharmacist and the code of ethics for pharmacists as set forth by the profession. Dedicate my life and practice to excellence. This will require an ongoing reassessment of personal and professional values. Maintain the highest ideals and professional attributes to ensure and facilitate the covenantal relationship required by the pharmaceutical caregiver. The profession of pharmacy is one that demands adherence to a set of ethical principles. These high ideals are necessary to ensure the quality of care extended to the patients I serve. As a student of pharmacy, I believe this does not start with graduation. Rather, it begins with my membership in the professional college community. Therefore, I will strive to uphold this pledge as I advance toward full membership in the profession. I voluntarily make this pledge of professionalism. Please remain standing.
Stay standing, students. Thank you, Antonio. And now I invite Megan Dean and Julianne Fava to lead all the students and all the pharmacist faculty and our professional program alumni in the recital of the Code of Ethics for Pharmacists, which is also in the back of your program. So I ask that all students, pharmacist faculty, and professional alumni rise.
A pharmacist respects the covenantal relationship between the patient and pharmacist. A pharmacist promotes the good of every patient in a caring, compassionate, and confidential manner. A pharmacist respects the autonomy and dignity of each patient. A pharmacist acts with honesty and integrity in professional relationships. A pharmacist maintains professional competence. A pharmacist respects the values and ability of colleagues and other health professionals. A pharmacist serves individual, community, and societal needs. A pharmacist seeks justice in the distribution of health resources.
Everybody can take a seat. Thank you.
Thank you, Megan and Julianne. Finally, I'd like to introduce Barima Opang-Owusu. Dr. Opang-Owusu is a graduate of the College of Pharmacy and is representing our Board of Governors. Barima?
Dean Mueller, faculty, fellow alumni, families, friends, students, good afternoon. On behalf of the University of Michigan College of Pharmacy Board of Governors, it is my privilege to help welcome the classes of 2024 and 2025 into the profession of pharmacy. I'm sure many of you are excited to have reached this point in the early crossroads in your career. This is the first step in entering the profession of pharmacy, but I like to consider it entering the life of a public servant. Regardless of what area of pharmacy you plan to pursue, keep the oath of a pharmacist in mind. For those unfamiliar, it references considering the welfare of humanity, using your knowledge for the best outcomes for patients, holding yourself and colleagues to the highest moral, ethical, and legal standards. All of you chose to come to the University of Michigan College of Pharmacy because there's something different here. I like to think that the rankings and accolades are a byproduct of the journey that you will embark on. Every pharmacy school hands out a degree after 4 years. It's not only the name that makes them different, it's also the journey. You'll be challenged academically, and through that, you will grow personally and professionally. The journey includes the curriculum, the depth and breadth of experiences, and the faculty that you'll interact with are what make each one different and what makes this one special. Take pleasure in the process and fall in love with the journey. The process is exceedingly more important than reaching the end goal. It is along the road to reaching your goal where you will learn professionalism, how to deal with adversity, how to dig deep, and how to persevere. The late night studying for finals with classmates having to work up 20-plus patients for morning rounds. Those are the moments that you will dread as they happen. When you look back on those moments, you will smile because it was determination and perseverance that brought you through it, and it will be those qualities that carry you furthest in your career. You'll be walking into a healthcare world facing numerous challenges that will require your ingenuity, perseverance to create new solutions for efficient care. Enjoy this process and soak up every new experience. It will make reaching the end of this early chapter that much more gratifying. Remember, the end result is a byproduct of the process of learning how to have fun and learning how to have fun along the way. So relish in the process, enjoy the journey, and go blue.
Thank you, Dr. Opongawusu. As our ceremony now comes to a close, I would like everyone to please remain in your seat. The first and second year students will be led outside to the steps of Rackham Hall for a very quick group photograph. We ask that family and friends please remain in the seats until after the stage group behind me has left the auditorium. You can then join your student outside after their group photo is taken. Congratulations, class of 2024, 2025. I urge you to wear your white coat proudly and from this day forward to behave in a professional manner that is expected of a pharmacy student and future alumni of the University of Michigan College of Pharmacy. I will close by thanking all of you for attending this special event, and I look forward to meeting you outside shortly.